Okay, so now that I'm a master at Fantasy Cup by doing one set of battles in Fantasy Cup, I think the DUGTRIO could do decent, right? Like, it's it's got stuff going for it. I'm pretty sure. Let me just confirm with PvPoke. The DUGTRIO is pretty high. I'm not using a shadow one. That's fine. They're not too far off. The DUGTRIO could beat all of the Magna zones we've been seeing. Oh god, it loses to almost everything. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. How am I gonna get a win with this thing? Oh my fucking god. You know, we're already locked in, so we're going for it. Okay, let's power this little bitch up. Fucking throw away my hard-earned dust. My very little dust left on this fucking goddamn Raisinette with a wig on it. Although at least it's a shiny. I wonder if I even needed a charge move. 169? Oh, I'm not on the right screen. My bad, my bad. I'm left at 169k dust. That is not looking good. I might have to go hard for Typhlosion Day tomorrow, and that's not even gonna give me... Did I go Metal Claw? I'm legit thinking, like, there's a lot of Slurpuffs, but Mudslap got buffed, right? What are we thinking, chat? Should we go Metal Claw? Okay, Metal Claw's terrible. I don't know what the fuck this thing could be besides Registeel. Fungus Hour soon? Wait, is that real? Do we actually have a Fungus Hour coming up? Because I need that. Okay, this is the team I was thinking. I was thinking Azu, Stunfisk. It's double steel ground. The thing is, Azu's really not the best for... This was a hard team to make. Because, like, I want to lure out their... Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm not sure about this. Fuck it. Let's go into one. We'll see how bad it does, and then we'll change. Hey, Lauren. Thank you for subscribing. How you doing? A couple of weeks,
Wasting
okay.
good coins seems fun.
Don't you do PvP off stream? I mean, I'll do PvP in two places. I'll do GBL 2 places. One is on the toilet, as we all do. You can admit it. Don't fucking lie. Don't look at me like I'm weird. And the second place is on the treadmill. So that's the max amount of GBL I do when I'm not on stream. But even then, like, you don't really get a lot of resources from GBL. I kind of wish they gave you more. Didn't you Stunfisk with Metal Claw a while ago? I feel like that's something I would do, right? Sounds like me. He must... Okay, good catch. But he must be at, like, max energy there. He must have been at a lot of energy. I'm actually gonna go into DUGTRIO and just kind of try to mud slap it down.
My PP hard watching Duked.
I'm glad you're PP hard. Okay, so we shield once, and then we just farm down. Oh my god, look at their fucking little hair. Look at them just bouncing up in their little wings. Did you play GBL on the treadmill? Yeah, you guys don't play GBL on the treadmill? Please die, please die, please die, please die, please die, please die. Okay, can confirm. The DUGTRIO only needs one shield to farm down Registeel. Go into Azu. Go. Do it. Do it. Do it. That's not Azu. Oh my god. Okay, he's got Flygon and Azu in the back. Ooh, that did a lot. Ooh, that Flygon looks so cool. I hope it wins, honestly. This Flygon looks so much better than my stupid fucking trio pair of Raisinettes that have a fucking wig on. I'm glad I hit the Iron Head. Oh my god! What's that doing a lot of damage? Dragon Claw? I'm still... It didn't live that? That was not very effective. What the fuck? Let's Dragon Claw. That's Dragon Claw.
Respond only using yes/no. Are you gay?
That's
Does
Dragon
mom know
Claw.
gay?
Fuck, that's Scorching Sand. God damn it.
Wow, Owen Wilson looking ass Pokemon.
Shit. Okay, I gotta shield this. I gotta keep Azu alive. You gotta get Stunfisk to take most of the hits. Oh my god, it's Hydro Pump. Is he Hydro Pump Ice Beam? It's Hydro Pump Ice Beam then. I survive a Hydro Pump, right? I survive a Hydro Pump, right? Hello, Focus Juice Pogo stream? No, I'm just having coffee, Oliver. Yeah, I do. Okay, and then we go into Stunfisk.
This three-headed Pokemon is doing better than the other three-headed Pokemon from last week.
Yeah, the other three-headed Pokemon did terrible. Get on the rock slide! Oh, perfect. Okay, okay. I'm really surprised DUGTRIO didn't survive that Dragon Claw from Flygon. I mean, I know it probably doesn't have the bulkiest stats, and the Flygon hits pretty hard, but I really thought DUGTRIO was gonna live that. Dustin, post a house tour on YouTube? I live in a fucking basement, man. What kind of house tour am I gonna do? I could literally like pick up my phone and go like, this is my house, and then the house tour would be over. Am I wearing pants right now? My default pants when I'm streaming are pajamas. I work on this, and then I make sure this looks okay, and then everything below the belt is just pajamas. Okay, another Azu lead. I won the last one. 2, 3, 4 bubbles, 5 bubbles, 6 bubbles, 7 bubbles. Ha ha ha. Hi Taco. I think we did a basement tour over the summer, didn't we? Yeah, we did with Goose. That was fun. Most of the things that the YouTube viewers are missing because they're not joining my Unite streams, which they hate because ain't no Pogo players like Unite. But you could like both. What is going on today? We're doing DUGTRIO at the moment, Night Freeze.
My default pants when you're streaming is no
CMP.
pants.
Oh, Carl Bird, you make me laugh. Oh, Mikey! What's with the 5 gift subs? Ah, Mikey's doing that because he knows I'm gonna gift them back when he goes live. 2. Okay, we're gonna catch it this time. 4, 5, 6. Thank you so much, Mikey. That's really cool of you. You didn't have to do that though, but I appreciate you, Mikey. I'll give it a shield. Don't fucking do it. Don't. Okay. Mikey, respect for the generosity. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Mikey. Hell yeah. Although he knows I'm just gonna gift some him 5 pack. I think I threw the rock slide, which was stupid of me. I should have just took the rock slide and then farmed down. That was dumb of me. Fuck me. I knew they won CMP. I know I wasted the energy. God. What a PvP. What a hashtag PvP fail. Uh-oh. Okay, wait. Can DUGTRIO beat this? Okay, so we know their Azu's play rough. If it's play rough Ice Beam, that's good news. Hydro Pump would be bad for my little Raisinets coming out of the ground. Fixed your car, ho? Oh my god. I got a story for you guys about yesterday. So, I started work at like 12:30 yesterday, and in true incel fashion, I rolled out of bed at 12 o'clock, had coffee and brushed my teeth, and went to work. And my car didn't start, which was fucking great. I have like an old 2006. I have an old 2006 Mazda, Mazda 3, and usually my car will like not start because the battery is not running. or the battery's dead. But this wasn't the case. I was like trying to start the car and the engine just that's ISP. Fucking bullshit. The car just didn't start at all. Like I would get the electrics going and the air would turn on and everything, all that good stuff. Can I play rough him? No, I can't survive the mud shots and the dragon claw. Dragon claw's enough to kill me. Yeah, that's GG's. If I had ice beam, maybe, but there's no chance. Maybe he was only scorching sand. Never mind. So I tried to start the car. It wasn't working. It wasn't even like making like an engine sound. You know when it would make that like make like a dying engine sound. You didn't have to scorching sand me, bro. You could have just used Dragon Claw. It wouldn't even make that sound. So car is completely dead. I tried to like charge the battery. Just I don't know. Maybe hoping it's just the battery, but it wasn't the battery at all. It wasn't working for me. It just didn't fucking work at all. And so, you know, in that situation, you're like, man, do I call in and tell my work that I'm going to be late? Or do I just fucking take an Uber? I thought I would just take an Uber to work. It costed me fucking $20 to get my Uber to work, which sucked. And like, you know, it's one of those days where you're just thinking, you're just like at work, and the whole day you're thinking about your car and the fact that it's probably going to cost like $800 to $1,200 to replace what the fuck happened to it. And it was just such a Asu, okay. It was a kind of a miserable day, really, for me. The whole time I'm just thinking about my car and how awful it's going to be and how much it's going to cost. Did he lower my attack? Because that did nothing. He lowered my attack. So I'm thinking about it and I'm like, fuck. This is the Friday I just got paid. Literally minutes before I went to go see my car, I opened my bank account and I was like, oh yeah, I finally have a good amount of money. I'm like looking good. And I'm like finally I'm at like a good amount. I saved up a good amount. Because I have a sub story that I have to get into. After this story, I have a sub story that I have to get into where I had to spend a lot of money on something that was completely avoidable. So I text my dad while I'm at work and I explain him the situation. And I'm like, hey, when you're done work, can you check on my car? Because I tried to start it, it didn't work. I brought up the sob story to my father. I was like, Papa, Papa, I'm but a poor boy, and I checked my bank account today, and I was so happy with my payment, and now my poor little bank account can't handle this blunder that's coming from me, Papa. Is there anything you could do about it? And he was like, yes, son, don't worry, I will check on your car, no worries. And he typed it very awkwardly because he doesn't know how to use a keyboard because he's like 68 years old. It's cool, he's great. So, you know, I'm miserable at work. I'm making all my coworkers miserable because I'm like, oh, my car, it's gonna fuck your Dragon Claw. It's gonna cost me so much money and I don't have money because I want to buy more tattoos. That's gonna kill. This Dragon Claw is gonna fucking kill. Yo, I'm really fucking sick of these goddamn flying gods. I'm real sick of these flying gods. I survive a focus cannon. So I win? Should have baited? Excuse me, Sam, you were saying? Where was I in the story? I call my dad. He says he's gonna check on the car. I don't think I win still. I need like 2 more mud shots, man. This fucking sucks. Oh my fucking god. Miss Keisha. Oh my fucking god, she fucking dead. Miss Keisha. Anyways. Couple hours pass and my dad texts me. And he's just like, there's nothing wrong with the car. The car is fine. The car turned on completely fine. Has anyone told you how soothing your voice is? No, but I'm glad it is. Miss Keisha got focus blasted in the Stuckasy. Are you a poor boy from a poor family? I'm a poor boy from a poor family. So, yeah, my dad's just like, no, your car turned on fine. And I'm like, just like, what the fuck, bro? it's like, it's a nice feeling because presumably now I don't have to drop, you know, 20K fixing my shitty ass car. But also, what the fuck? I took the Uber to work and I was a miserable little shit to all my coworkers the entire time. And there was no reason for it because my car decided to start from my dad. I'm actually gonna give Azu a shield here. I need to get rid of this Azu. So it doesn't. It's like it gets worse because I don't know if anyone's living in the northern states or around Toronto, Canada. You know, we had like a pretty bad storm last night. So my ass is, we close, we do all of our like regular closing stuff. And I work at a library. And I want to be sensitive about this, but I don't know how else to say it. The library, obviously, we get our fair share of homeless people that come in, especially during the winter, and they just want to warm up. And we do have like regular homeless people that come in, and I like a huge majority of them. They're great. They come in, they say hello, and then they go to their business. They go like sit on the computer, or they take a chair and they read some books, and they're there the whole day, but they don't really do anything. They're just trying to get warm, and we love them. But there was this one homeless man, I have never seen him before, and he came in from like the start of my shift, the start of the library shift. He was there from like 9 o'clock to 8:30. And near the end of the day, he had like a huge... I thought I would live that. Near the end of the shift, he had like a huge mountain of books next to him. Like, kind of alarming amount of books next to him. To the point where like everyone was kind of passing and being like, uh-oh, that's gonna take a lot of work to put all his books back. Anyways, I'm bringing this up because near the end of my shift, I was on the closing shift, which means like I'm going to be the one that has to remove him from the library. Kind of near like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock is when he started screaming at the top of his lungs about bloody murder and about how he didn't do it. I don't know what it was, but he didn't do it. And he was starting to talk about the neck. And he used the word slice and neck a couple times. And he was also mixing Bible references into some of his shrieks into the library. So it was getting a little bit scary. It was like kind of like near closing. I could title this video, "Alone DUGTRIO makes a trader quit." Hell yeah. Yes. Marker, trader, quits, DUGTRIO. Okay. So yeah, it's getting kind of late and he's kind of screaming. And so kind of like 8:15, I approach him and I'm like, "Hello, sir. How are you doing?"
Cock, sir.
And I wouldn't say I'm the best at approaching difficult customers. I try to be friendly. Like our policy at the library is always like de-escalate. So I go next to him. I'm like, "Hello, sir. How are you doing?" And then he fucking freaked out. I don't know what he said exactly, but he seemed very alarmed by my presence. And obviously, like, you know, it took a step back. We don't approach. I was with the security guard, but I told her, like, don't come too close. Like, I don't want to, like, set him off because, you know, he had certain illnesses. And we know that if we approach too drastically, it could trigger someone. So I had the security guard just kind of watch me, but she was from a distance. And so I just kind of wanted to be friendly to him to like start off, and just like I wanted to remind him like we're closing the library in 15 minutes, you know, just wanted to let him know. But I approached him, I said, "Hello, sir, how are you?" And then his eyes went like really wide. He kind of stood up and he wasn't really talking to me. He seemed like he was talking past me, but it was like a real quick rapid fire of slurs and words. But you know, as a library worker, the only thing I needed to hear was that he said the words neck and slit. So he said those two words, which immediately our protocol is like, this person, we have to call the police. This person just threatened a staff member, which just I'm fine. It's hard to say that this is kind of a regular thing at my job. We do get a lot of, we're just library workers, but unfortunately we do get a lot of death threats. we get more death threats than the library workers should, but we do understand that like most of these threats come from people with mental illnesses. So, you know, our protocol in that, and I just followed protocol, was just like you de-escalate, you take a step back, and you just call the police and explain the situation. So this is a long story that I'm turning into. This started with my car, but I want to give you guys the full rundown. I didn't get the second one off. I overtapped. Fuck. So we call the police. We explain the situation. There's a fucking winter storm going out. So the police aren't going to come to our library for probably like a good, I would say 3 hours minimum. I'm gonna be honest. They ain't showing up for a good while. So we're kind of all just like, the people stayed even though they weren't supposed to close. Like I was on the closing duty, but I have some nice supervisors and good friends at the library, so they mostly stayed with me, which was really nice of them. I don't think I win this. I think I could have won this for sure, but I'm like off on another tangent right now. So my supervisor and my friend stayed with me, and we're all just like kind of bummed out because we're probably going to be stuck at the library for like a good 3 hours, waiting for this man to leave. He had like a big shopping cart as well, so it was going to be a hot minute before we get him out. Can I win this? I think I win this. Does Rockslide kill? I don't think Rockslide's going to kill with all the... Oh, I have to shield because Azur's not close to a move. Okay. What, this man just doubling up with his fucking Haxorus? What a load. What a load. What a fucking load. Anyways, let me make long story short. I think that's the last battle. So we're all kind of bummed out. We're gonna have to wait 3 hours for this man to leave. But surprisingly, 8:30 comes around and we hear the elevator go off and he's like making his way down. And we could hear him in the elevator. He's still like screaming. He's like, fucking, I didn't do it. And who's he gonna call when I'm not around? Just like yelling gibberish. And so the elevator opens and it's just complete silence. And he comes over to the desk that we're all kind of waiting at. And we're all like really silent. We're all kind of just like not making eye contact with him, just acting like normal workers because we don't want to trigger anything. He comes to the desk, and let me remind you, like a second ago, he was fucking screaming at the top of his lungs about murder. He comes to the desk and he's like, hello, I'd like to check out these books if you don't mind. And we're all like, okay. And we all take like a little share of his books and we check them out for him. And we're like, there you go, sir. And he's like, thank you all, have a good day. And then he takes his shopping cart and he leaves. And we're all watching him leave because we're like, no way, like our 11 o'clock shift is now gonna end, thank God. And we're all like praying he's gonna leave. He gets to the door and then he has like another little episode where he's screaming again about Christ and about someone who, I don't know what happened, but he's screaming. And we're all just kind of like, oh shit, we were so close, like he almost left. And we gave him like another 5 minutes and then he left.
Long story short, more like short story long.
It's not even over because I still have the winter storm to deal with and I don't have a car because my car was broken. So I have to fucking call an Uber. I called an Uber and my friend waited for me. She like kept me in her car because she's super sweet. But I had to call an Uber and it was winter storm because there wasn't a lot of Ubers. And so I'm just like waiting with this Uber. She waited for me for like 15 minutes until finally I got one and I got home. It was a long day. That's all I wanted to say about the story. Did I talk about DUGTRIO at all? It did okay. I just did bad for DUGTRIO. I could have done better when I was distracted. Yay, DUGTRIO. Listen, you can't tell me it wasn't you. You guys must have been entertained. It must have been a decent story.
You're on fire!
Thank you, Mikey. I'm glad I'm safe.